you, sir. We are very pleased and very grateful for giving us the opportunity to speak with you. But before we proceed, we would like you to introduce yourself. You are yours.
My name is Musa Jamutu Sayidu, the District Head of Madalla, and the also Suleja Emirates.
Sir, can you please tell us more about the brief history of the palace and ancestral land background?
Well, we are talking about the history, that is the history of Madalla entirely. Madalla is owned by Bali people, and we were told by the history that Bali people were emanated from Yemen. From Yemen, they come down to Saudi Arabia. From Saudi Arabia, they enter into Nigeria through Maiduguri, the Borno state. There is a village, I've forgotten the name of the village in Maiduguri presently, that is owned by Bali people. From Maiduguri, they were chased to Kano during the war, but they did not fight the war. From Kano, they now come down to Zaria. That is where Bali people settled, and even now Bali have a history to tell about Zaria. Part of Bali people now feel they have to come down to Abuja. They started their journey from Zaria. They have where they settled before coming down to Abuja here. When they came to Abuja here, they were also separated, like our own forefathers that feel they want to settle here. When they came down here, they settled down at one place here called Gwarimpa, down Zubahia. From Gwarimpa, they settled there together with Koro people. They met Koro there. Already they were settled there. When they were disturbed by Koro people, they now feel they should go up this hill. They now climb this hill and they settle there. And again, Koro people follow them there. You know the problem with our people, Bali people, they don't want disturbances. They don't need anything that will disturb their peace. When Koro people follow them to the hill again, they now feel they should come down. And that is why they come down and settle here at Madalla. Well, as we said, the history of the palace, before Madalla was not the name of the community, Zuba. It's the name of the community before. And when the other community is also called Zuba, they now feel they should change their name to another name. And the name Madalla is the name of our grandfather. Our grandfather was born at the hill here. And when he was born, his father was not having a male child then. But when his wife gave birth to a male child, he reported the incident to the Emir of Suleja again. When the Emir of Suleja now congratulated him and said, that was where the name emanated. And they named the boy after the name. That was why he was called Madalla. When his father was late, he succeeded his father as the chief of Madalla. That is when they named the community as Madalla. So he was the one that gave birth to our father. And when he was late, our father succeeded him. When our father was late too, my elder brother, by name Muhammad, his son Madalla succeeded him. And when he was late too, that is when I came to the
Sir, as we know that a committee without rules and regulations has tendency to fall or collapse. So what are the laws guiding the community?
Well, the laws guiding the community are barbaric laws which as of now are no longer in existence, because the laws as then. Our forefathers were not Muslims, and they used their own laws. Though the laws were similar to that of Islam, because then you cannot fornicate, you cannot thief. If you thief, there is a punishment regarding to that. You cannot disrespect your parent, even the person that is older than you cannot disrespect him. You will be punished for that. Yes. But though they were not Islamic laws, but they were similar. But because of the coming of the Europeans into the country, the people that colonized us, that rules were abolished, because they see them as barbaric. You cannot punish person until what the law says you should do. And as at that time, there were laws that were very, very strict. So they feel they should not use those laws. They brought in their own laws. But as at then, we feel that were the right things to be done, because if I will start an example, as at then, if a man fornicates, that man will be barred from entering the ashrams, and he will not be recognized in the community again. And you can see that now you can do anything you want, and if even the government say they want to take the law should take the course, you will find out that that person will also go to court and they will say he is not a sinner. So that is the colonial people for you, who they came in with their laws that are not even incompatible with the Islamic law.
Okay, sir, is there any festival in Madalla?
Yes, there are festivals, but the festivals were named in Bagi language. We have two festivals. One, though you may not understand, one is, we call it Jibaje, and the other one we call it Nachije. The Jibaje is where they go uphill here to sacrifice their idols. And the second one is annual festival that they used to display their masquerade. Any type of masquerade that we have as at that time, even when I was born, I met that one. They will all gather here, not only this community, because you know our people are spread. Yes. The airport we can see, the people at the airport there are from Madalla. There is one village here called Paku. You may know not the place, but all the people are from Madalla. There is one village again here called Imi. All they are from Madalla. The Kwahia, all of them are from Madalla. So as at that time, if they want to display that festival, all the community, all the villages will all gather here. They will display their masquerades.
So, sir, what are the development plans you have for the community?
Well, one may have his plan, but if it's not in collaboration with the government plan, you can see that your own plan cannot work. We have our plans, but all what we are doing here is to invite the indigenous and non-indigenous of the community to come and join hands together so that we can uplift our community. For example, you can see that this, our township road, was there for some years without being taken care of. When we called a meeting, we invited the people. Only one person just showed us where and how we will go and find out that what the suggestion he gave, it works. And you can see the road today is incredible. And that is how we are still doing now. We are calling on people to come so that we can join together so that we can have, already we have pump, pipe water for the smooth flowing. We have the light, but the light, you can see in the week we only have like 2 to 3 times in a week.
public school, especially in the area of punctuality?
Well, you can see that in Madalla community here we only have one public school. That is the primary school and the secondary school, both joined together. You cannot say you have a plan for it because it is owned by the government. And if your plan are not in accordance with that of government, it won't work. But that of private, still the private, they have their own ownership. Ours is only to advise if you will see anything that is going wrong in the schools. But I want to tell you that in terms of Islamic school, that is Islamias, last 2 to 3 weeks ago, some youths like you came to me and they advised me that what is going on in Islamic schools is not in accordance with Islamic laws. So we now call a meeting of the whole operators of the Islamic school in Madalla. We have about 20-something of Islamic schools in Madalla. All have their names and their forms with them. When we sell the idea to them that what we are seeing in Islamic schools, we are not happy about that. Because one will take his children to the school, maybe the children will do something wrong and they will try to correct them or to discipline them. The father will take them away from that school and take them to another school, which is not good. So it's one of our agenda, and I myself I constituted a committee headed by the Malam Badamasi Tarda, the chief imam of Madalla, Ibn Abbas Masjid. We said he is a lecturer in College of Education. I know he is having the background of the education. I say he should look into all these things and see how we correct all these things. That is the only thing we can do. When the preparators come here, they buy the idea and they say they are ready to cooperate with us. I think by tomorrow we are going to have another meeting to see how far they have gone. And that is the only thing we can do to advise on what we see that is not correct.
Okay, sir, what advice or encouragement can you give us? Because we learned that education is the best legacy for we youth of tomorrow.
Well, you said it well, because a community without people like you, the youth, that community, there is every tendency that it will collapse in the future. But if you are having the youth in the community and they are not educated, I think that is the worst thing. If you take example of what is happening in the community today, we have the youth in the community, but most of them do not go to school. And what are they doing now? You can even if you go to the Nati office now, you will see truth there, and they are chained with handcuffs. What are their fault, or what did they do? They go on and stealing, stabbing people, confiscating people's property, doing all sorts of nonsense in the community. And we cannot continue like that because, as you say, the youth and the leaders of tomorrow, if you allow them to continue like that, by the time we as the parents are no longer in existence, it means the community will collapse because there will be no anybody that will try to correct them on what they are doing. Some of them don't even know that they are doing wrong thing, because there was a boy that was brought one time here. He was brought because of smoking para. When we asked him, he was telling us that he don't even know that smoking para is a sin. It's not a good thing. So some of them don't even know that what they are doing wrong thing. So we have to make sure to correct them and let them know that that's what they are doing is not the right thing. So that by tomorrow they will be the good leaders, not the type of leaders we don't want. Because you cannot be a leader while you are a smoker or you are a drunkard. What will you taught people? So I think if you go to school and learn what is good and what is bad. You avoid what is bad and take what is good. Then that is how we progress. So, without even telling any person that education is the best legacy, everybody knows that it is only education now that you can, the community go